Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today I'm going to be updating you on my progress in my Trash or Treasure project pan. This is a project that I created that is honestly just a project 10 uses, which is not a concept that I created. But what I wanted to do was try to rotate through more consistently my overwhelming lip collection so that things can see the light of day that haven't in a very long time, but also I can decide what it is that I want to keep around. So I've chosen 4 bullet lipsticks, 4 liquid lipsticks, and 2 lip glosses to be working on at any given time to use for a maximum of 10 times each. And then I will assign it a letter grade and decide if it's something that is staying, i.e. treasure, or something that is going, i.e. trash. I want to warn you, I'm in a bit of a mood today and I don't know why, but I'm feeling very frustrated with this project, partially because I feel like all of my lip colors are the same. Like in trying, because I do have some that are rolling out this time around, so I was trying to pick new ones, and it was like everything that I was pulling out was the same freaking color, and I'm really frustrated with it, and I'm frustrated with myself, and I'm in a mood. So disclaimer out of the way. So let's talk about what has gotten use and what is staying, what is going, all that good stuff. So I have hit goal on 2 items. The first of which is what I'm wearing today. This is my Physicians Formula. This is the Healthy Lip Velvet Finish lip color. I say in every update that this is probably one of my favorite reds that I own in my collection, and I have gotten to my 10 uses. It took me a very long time to get here just because I don't wear red super frequently, which is why it is mind-blowing that I have so many different reds and I have such a hard time letting go of any of them. But yeah, so I really do like that quite a bit. I did wear it 2 times since our last update for a total of 10, so that baby is rolling out. One thing that I did forget to mention in my slight little diatribe there at the beginning was that I think there was a shorter time period in between filming my last update and filming this update. I think that one got filmed a little bit late and this one is getting filmed a little bit early. So I don't think we have a full month in between updates. So I think that's why my numbers are a little bit lighter than they typically are. So just throwing that in there. The other product that is going to be rolling out of this project, because I did hit my 10 usage mark, is this right here. This is from NYX. This is their Super Clicky Matte Lipstick in the shade Flagrance. This surprised me. I have mentioned it a couple of times. It was one that I just wasn't sure about the color on, and the more I wore it, the more I really fell in love with it, which is exciting. So this has its 10 uses. I am going to give it a letter grade of an A. If I didn't mention, the Physicians Formula is an A+. I figured that kind of went without saying, but yeah, I'm gonna assign this an A because I do quite like the formula. It is a matte liquid or a matte bullet lipstick, but it doesn't feel super drying on my lips. I can put it on, it feels okay, but it doesn't immediately like suck the moisture out of my lips, and it doesn't fade away. When it does fade, it fades very gracefully. I don't have to worry about it moving around on me. I actually really like this. I have this style of product, one of their Super Clickies in a red, which I haven't pulled into this project as of yet, but I am kind of curious if I like that one as much as I like this one. And the color, like I said, it's a little bit different from what I typically wear, and I think that's why I was feeling sort of awkward about it. But the more I wore it, the more I really loved it. So definitely putting that in there. Okay, so there is going to be 2 products that are just leaving this project, and honestly probably leaving my collection, which is kind of sad for one of them. So that one is going to be my NARS Velvet Lip Glide. This is in the shade Deviant. I didn't wear it at all. I've worn it a total of 6 times since its introduction, and it came in at the intro back in January. I do actually like the color. It is a vampy sort of color. It's kind of a purpley red sort of shade. That's what it looks like right there. And I do like it. However, it's just not something that I'm pulling for. And while it does fade very gracefully, because it is the kind of lip product that does not dry down, I always worry about colors that are intense like this moving around, so I don't ever feel 100% comfortable wearing it. So unfortunately, I think that means that not just leaving this project, but possibly leaving my collection altogether. And of course, my battery's about to run out. Why wouldn't it be? All right, friends, sorry about that. Fresh battery has been added and we are going to be back up and running. So the other product that is going to be leaving this project and probably my collection is going to be this liquid lipstick from Colored Rain. This came into the project very recently, and I do like the formula all right. It's very thin, which is kind of nice, but it is also very, very drying. This is what it looks like, and to be honest, I don't love the color on me. Like right now, it looks just like a dusty mauve. However, as it dries down, or at least as it dries down on my complexion, it just gets very gray, and I don't love that. So I did not use, oh no, I'm sorry. I did use that once since our last check-in for a total of 5 uses in this project. But that's the point of this project, is deciding what has its place in my collection and what doesn't, and just don't think that this is one that's going to make the cut. So with that said, let's talk about the other products that are still in this project and that are going to be sticking around for at least a little bit longer. So in the bullet lipstick category, we do have my L'Oreal. Yeah, this is L'Oreal. Am I crazy? Yes, L'Oreal. This is the Color Riche Shine in the shade Luminous Coral. And you guys love this shade, and it is one that has kind of grown on me. So that's what it looks like there. And I have not used it since our last check-in, just again because I've been playing around with other things and I think it's a shorter time period, but it is going to stick around a little bit longer. At the last update, we rolled in all of the rest of these. So we have Buxom Centerfold. This is their Wildly Whipped Soft Matte Lip Color, which I'm pretty sure has been discontinued. I can't find any reference to it anywhere. And it's okay. It's okay. It's kind of patchy, to be quite honest with you. Putting it on is kind of patchy, so I do have to apply it over a lip liner. And even then, it sort of slips and slides off pretty easily. So I'll get to my 10 uses without any problem in the month of June. But I think that will be enough to really solidify how I feel about it and whether or not I'm going to keep it around. Again, I'm pretty sure it's been discontinued, so I'm not even sure how old it is. So we'll see. We'll see. Also, my glosses that I pulled in, this one from Revlon. This is in the shade Strawberry. This is their Color Burst lip gloss, and this one, it looks super intense in the swatch, but going on, it actually just gives just some really juicy life to my lips, and I have really enjoyed wearing it just all on its own. So I have worn that. Ooh, everything's tipping over. What a surprise. I have worn that 5 times since our last, since it was introduced last month. So an additional 5 times in June shouldn't be a problem at all. The other lip gloss that I introduced is this one here from Pure Minerals. This one I'm more on the fence about. This is in the shade Glitzy. So this, I think the color is kind of fun, but it is frosty. It is frosty, and I just don't know how I feel about that, to be super honest with you. I am not personally on myself a fan of like metallic lip colors. And this one is super frosty, so it kind of leans that direction pretty severely. So I'll wear it on camera at some point, let you guys take a look at it as well. But I don't know. I did wear it twice since its introduction, so we have a ways to go on it, but I don't know, friends. I don't know. The other one that I'm actually really on the fence with is this one here from number 7. This is in the shade Love Red. I wore this in a video and I got a couple of people asking what it was. And I do think that the initial color is really pretty. It's this like poppy sort of raspberry red. However, when it fades, it does not fade in a flattering way. It stained my lips hot pink. Hot pink. The next day, I mean, they were an interesting story. In fact, I'm really curious to see how it stains my hand here. So I've only worn it once and it was just in that video and I'm very much on the fence about it. Again, as I mentioned earlier, I have a ridiculous amount of reds. So I don't know how I'm going to feel about it long term, but we're gonna keep it in for a little bit longer and see how that goes. Another one that surprised me is from Lancome. This is 368 Rose, and this is their Absolute Rouge. I love the little trigger on the top. So the color on this is outside of my typical comfort zone. Like this is like Barbie doll pink. It is a blue-based pink. And I surprisingly liked the way that it looked on my lips. That was not the issue. However, because it's got this heart design to the bullet, it was pretty difficult to apply evenly, and that was something that I did not appreciate. But we are going to keep it around for a little bit longer, play with it a little bit more. Like the other bullet lipstick, I only used it once since the introduction, but I really enjoyed the way that it looked. It was just a little bit tough to apply. So what does that mean? We're bringing 2 new items. No, we're bringing more than 2 new items in. We're bringing 4 new items in to this project so that we can start working our way through them. So because we actually hit gold on one bullet lipstick, I'm bringing in another bullet-esque sort of product. This is the ColourPop Just a Tint in the shade City of Stars. Let's see if I can put this on my other hand because I've filled up. So I bought this a while ago and I feel like I've only used it a few times. Like you can still see it looks like it's brand new. So I definitely want to get some use out of this. This is what the color looks like. And I think it's going to be just a really easy color to wear, but I don't really remember how I feel about the formula or anything about it. So that's why it's coming into this project. And then I've also got 3 liquid lipsticks in front of me. So we're going to start with the one from Dose of Colors. This is in the shade Aesthetic. This was from the I Love Sarah E collaboration, I think. I probably said her name wrong, and for that I apologize. I'm always hesitant when I turn over a liquid lipstick because the NARS super liquidy one, I did that once when I was putting it on and I literally dumped it all over my white pants. Super fun. So this is what it looks like. It is kind of a brownie red, kind of burnt, no it's not. It's kind of like a burnt orange with some brown in it, which typically is my kind of jam. Not necessarily for the summer, but just in general. I can't remember having ever used that. I'm sure that I did, but again, I don't know anything about the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick formula because I can't remember wearing this. And I know it's raved about a ton, but I don't know. So we're gonna find out. Another product that I have no idea if I've ever even used is from Kevyn Aucoin. This is the Sensual Lips Satin in the shade Cashmere. Pretty sure I got this off of Outlook. Again, I can't remember having ever used it. So we're gonna put this in the project. It's kind of a weird consistency. It's almost like it's a colored oil. That's really weird. It's either that or it's old and separating. We'll find out. So that's what it looks like. You can see it kind of took a minute to even get onto my hand there. So we'll see. We'll see. And then finally, we have from Huda Beauty. This is Trophy Wife, the liquid lipstick. I'm sure I've used it. It looks used. I don't remember it. I don't remember it at all. Kind of a mauve-y berry sort of shade, so still smells good. It smells like cake. That's always nice. So these are crazy swatches, but these are the 4 products that are going to be coming into this project. Let me know what your thoughts are. What do you think about the products that are still in the project? What are about the new ones? What are your thoughts? I love chatting with you guys down in the comments below. As always, everything that I'm wearing on my face, everything of any interest, anything and everything I can think of will be linked in the description box below. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.